Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if this reading does not resonate for you at all, don't try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Scorpio? This is for the collective Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp. Cross watchers are welcome. And just know that I will never contact you and offer you any readings. Only scammers are going to do that. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? What is coming in for Scorpio? Great fortune. Wow. Something really great, something really fortuitous. It could be money, but it doesn't have to be. It's just something great happening. What else, Spirit? Wow. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth can talk about large lump sums of money, winning the lottery, a jackpot, an inheritance, taxes, that sort of thing. But it doesn't have to be about money at all. It can be anything that comes in suddenly and adds value to your life. What else for Scorpio, Spirit? Okay. We have high honor. Yes, you could be receiving some kind of recognition or reward for merit with high honor. You could be someone people hold in high honor. You could be receiving a promotion or a raise or something where you're going to be held in high honor. This can talk about just one person holding you in high honor. We do see courtship though on the bottom of the deck. Courtship is the very beginning of a relationship. It can be love, but it can also be business. But it can also just talk about someone coming towards you and wooing you or courting you. They could be courting you for love, but they can also be courting you for business. Let's clarify these cards and let's see what's going on. Spirit, help me clarify the cards for Scorpio. Why is great fortune here for Scorpio, Spirit? Show me great fortune, Queen of Swords, feminine air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Sun. Wow. Eight of Wands. Absolutely. Whatever this great fortune is, okay, I do feel like it's something that's going to make you really, really happy. You're, and with this Eight of Wands, I'm feeling like this is, you could be receiving some communication here about something that is going to be bringing you this happiness. Temperance, Sagittarius energy with temperance. Yeah, this is something that's really going to be able to balance your life out. I feel like you're receiving some kind of communication. The communication is going to make you really happy. It's going to allow you to have some balance, some peace, and harmony in your life. I do feel like you're coming out as the Queen of Swords, feminine, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, you could have those signs in your chart, but you don't have to. I just feel like you've been very discerning and you have been very much in that energy of cutting out anyone and anything that doesn't serve you. You're not willing to settle for any nonsense or anything, and you're just being very discerning and using logic over emotion. And I do feel like that is kind of precipitating what is coming in for you here, this great fortune. I feel like it's coming in the form of some kind of communication. This communication is going to make you really happy. Spirit, show me Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness, way too many coming out. Spirit, show me Queen of Swords. And why is Queen of Swords here? The Chariot. Wow. Cancer energy with the Chariot. And you got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, this is going to change everything. Okay, this is a major life change happening here. Page of Swords underneath the wheel. This is someone who is I feel like there's someone who is watching you here. Someone who's watching you, and I do feel like this person is going to be communicating. I do feel like communication is going to make you happy. So I don't necessarily feel like this is someone from your past or anything like that. This could even be something in the material world. Let me look a little deeper. Queen of Cups, feminine water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now you are showing up as the Queen of Cups to this. The Queen of Cups is someone who's intuitive and loving. She gives that full cup of love, but what I feel from this Queen of Cups is she's following her heart. The Queen of Cups She follows her intuition by following her heart. Okay, that's her following her intuition. By following her heart, she is also listening to her intuition. And that's what I feel like you're going to be doing here. That's the energy that this is going to put you in that very loving, intuitive Queen of Cups energy. And I feel like this is going to, something that's going to change everything. I feel like you got someone coming towards you. And I definitely feel like this is someone in this, coming towards you in this chariot. They're coming in, they're persevering, they're determined to come forward. They have been, this is someone who has been noticing you, watching you. Spirit, show me the chariot. Why is the chariot here? This could definitely, hold on, one just flew out. Yeah, look, that Lovers, Gemini energy. But what I was about to say, hold on, let me go look at that. What I was about to say is that, you know, I definitely feel like you are that Empress energy here. And now you're coming out Queen of Coins, feminine, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a major life decision that you're going to have to make. You're definitely the Empress. You're coming out 3 queens out of the 4 queens. 4 of Swords here with this earned rest. I feel like, you know, there may be a need here. I want to dig a little deeper. Justice. Yeah. This is good karma coming in. There's something here where you may need to, you know, go within, go within a little bit and figure out what you want to do with this, because this is a major life decision. And I do feel like this is something that's going to affect your material world, your home, your family, your stability. But we see you starting off as Queen of Swords. Then we saw you progressing into your Queen of Cups energy, going from a more logical to a more emotional. But here you are, you know, as the Queen of Coins, someone who is focused on her home and her family and stability and security. This is a major life decision. There may be a little bit of a need, I do feel like, for you and the Four of Swords to kind of take a breather, because maybe you are very focused on your material world. And this is a big decision that you're going to be making, whether this is about love or it's about your something to do with work. Whichever way it's going to go here, I definitely feel like it is. There may be a need for you to just take a breath from what you've been doing. You know, maybe you've got a lot on your plate as the Queen of Coins. She does have. She's very abundant. She has a lot of growth around her. She doesn't not work. She works. She doesn't normally have to work as hard though. But she's very content with her material world. You could be putting in a lot of time and energy into the people and situations in your life, and then maybe you need to take a break so that you can, you know, think this through and decide what decision you want to make, because you do have someone who's watching you, who is coming forward. We're going to try to figure out whether this is love or something in the material world, but they're coming in to court you for sure with courtship. Spirit, show me sudden wealth. Why is it here? The other thing I was kind of feeling like with this Queen of Swords is, you know, you start out as that Queen of Swords, and I do feel like maybe you went through something in your life, because sometimes with the Queen of Swords, she went through some difficult times in her life, and maybe you went through a lot of difficult times in your life, and that's why you're not in your more air sword energy, not showing your tender side, protecting your tender heart. Spirit, show me sudden wealth, and why is it here? Show me sudden wealth. Knight of Cups. You got someone coming in to definitely woo you. The Hangman, Pisces energy with the Hangman. Knight of Coins, 2 knights. This person's coming in. They're coming in to woo you. They are offering you something in the material world. This could definitely be something like a job offer, a promotion, a raise, something bringing it. It could just be a commitment as well. But I feel like with this Hangman, I do feel with this Hangman that this is a rewarded sacrifice. You know, you've been doing what you need to do. You've been moving forward in your life despite a lot of hardships maybe that you have went through in your lifetime, and you're getting that reward. Someone is taking action. They have been watching you. and they're taking action towards you. And I do feel like, you know, going in, we saw you, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like you're going into that more comfortable period in your life as the Queen of Coins, when you're going to be able to rest, be able to not work so hard. Spirit, show me Knight of Cups. You could have a lot on your plate and have a lot you're giving to. Excuse me. Spirit, show me Knight of Cups. The Eight of Coins. Yeah, there's something that you're working on here, that you're going to be working on. Seven of Coins, going from the Seven of Coins to Eight of Coins. This is putting the time, the energy, the resources. That's what I feel like you have been doing, okay? You've been putting a lot of time, energy, and resources into something, and it's progressing over here to the Eight of Coins. And there is someone who's watching you and sees what you're doing and sees you, I feel like, as doing well, as someone that they maybe want to invest in. Spirit, show me the Eight of Coins. And you could be, you know, something you've already been putting some time and energy into and resources into is progressing, and you could be acquiring more expertise about something that you're doing. So it could be something that you're already doing that is now going to progress for you. Spirit, show me Eight of Coins. Three of Swords. And the Three of Coins. Three of Swords, Three of Coins. Okay? What I feel like here is, remember, we see you as this Queen of Swords. And I said, I feel like you did go through difficult period in your life, or difficult periods in your life. This doesn't have to be just one thing that you went through. But I feel like you are someone who's known heartbreak. You know, you've known heartbreak. And there may have even been a third party involved at some point in some heartbreak that you were in. But what I feel like is, because of that heartbreak, you know, that was a very difficult period. It did put you in the Queen of Swords energy, but it also propelled you forward to build a solid foundation in your life. Had it not been for the Three of Swords, that heartbreak, you may not have been pushed into this foundation that you've been building. And now it's going to progress. It's going to go to Eight of Coins. You've been putting in the time and energy, resources into it, and it's growing. Spirit, show me High Honor, and why is it here? Five of Wands. Look at that. Absolutely. Yes. We see you. You're going into Queen of Coins energy, feminine, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have those signs in your chart. You don't have to, but you are going to be held in high honor. You're getting recognized. You're getting rewarded for what you've been doing, for being this Queen of Coins, or at least you're going to be going, I feel like, going into Queen of Coins energy once this sudden wealth comes in, which I feel like is coming in here towards you with this person who's taking action towards you. They see you as being above the competition. Okay? They see you as being above the competition. This is someone that holds you in high honor. Spirit, show me Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Two of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like this is not going to be a difficult decision for you at all. It's going to be, there may be a part of you, because you know, you may still be a little bit in that Queen of Swords at this time. And when this comes in towards you here, where you feel a little bit like at a little bit of a stalemate. But I don't think that you're going to feel that way for long, because I do feel that it's going to be very clear to you that this is a wish that's being granted here for you, that this is something that you really want, and it's something that you may have a little bit of hesitation when this comes in, this person comes towards you. There may be a little hesitation because of the past, because you've went through a lot of difficult times maybe, or where things didn't go as planned or as you wanted them to go. But I don't look at that. 10 of Coins. Yeah, you want your 10 of Coins. That's your wish fulfillment. We see you over here working towards it, getting to the 8 of Coins. And this is your wish fulfillment, is to have this 10 of Coins. And while there may be some hesitation because you are worried maybe about past things that have happened where things didn't work out, I don't think you're, I think you're going to overcome that and you're going to go towards it. Spirit, show me why the Two of Swords is here. I feel like the only thing difficult about making this decision is a little bit of fear you have left over from where things didn't work out in the past. Spirit, show me the Two of Swords. And those heartbreaks could have been in the business world. It could have been, this could have been love, but there was something where I feel like you're a little bit afraid or a little hesitant about opening yourself back up and getting out there. Spirit, show me the Two of Swords. The Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is some kind of partnership, whether it's love or it's business. I feel like this could go either way for you. But we do see the Lovers, we see the Two of Cups. This is a partnership. This is a union that you're going into in some way. And it is a very exciting new beginning. And I think the only hesitation that you're going to have here with this is that you're going to feel like a little bit of fear. You're going to have some fear because of past heartbreak. Let's get you an oracle card for guidance. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have for Scorpio? I think that for some of you, this is more about your something in the material world. And for others, I think it could go about 50-50. For some of you, this is talking about love. I feel like the energy could go both ways. And it will play out differently for everyone. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Scorpio? Embrace the unknown. Venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. Absolutely. That goes perfectly. And I think that's exactly what I was trying to say here with the Two of Swords is the fear of the unknown and only knowing that in the past there was heartbreak and things didn't work out great in your, maybe didn't work out in whatever was going on in your life, whatever the heartbreak was. That can be hard, but you need to embrace the unknown. Even though you don't know what's going to happen, there's no way we can know exactly what's going to happen. Embrace it anyways. Rising flames, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like the video.